Hey, you guys, welcome back to Retro Movie Palace. As always, I am Gert, your host, and hope to help you facilitate looking back at 70s, 80s, and 90s movies. Today, we've taken a look back at a classic. We've taken a look back at a classic that is named Rocky III.
In the excellent sports movie, Rocky III from 1982, Sylvester Stallone took on the roles of director and writer, and he also starred as the iconic Rocky Balboa. Alongside Stallone, Carl Weathers portrays the intense Apollo Creed. This film, nestled in the excellent Rocky series, followed the events of Rocky II and preceded Rocky IV. Stallone led the team as director, with United Artists handling production and MGM UA Entertainment Company overseeing distribution. Despite a Best Original Song nomination, the film didn't secure the win. The stellar cast included Talia Shire as Adrian, Burt Young as Paulie, and Burgess Meredith as Mickey Goldmill, contributing to the film's knockout performance. Together, they created an unforgettable cinematic experience in the third chapter of the Rocky franchise. Before moving next, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. So, let's move to the plot summary. In the movie that starts in 1981, Rocky Balboa, the champ, has been on fire for 5 years since beating Apollo Creed. He's got this incredible winning streak with 10 title defenses and living the high life with all the fame and money. But then, there's trouble on the horizon. A new tough guy named Clubber Lang is making waves, and Rocky's manager, Mickey, is getting worried. During a big event where they're unveiling a statue of Rocky in Philly, he's about to announce retirement when Lang, the new contender, crashes the party. Lang accuses Rocky of dodging real challenges and throws down the gauntlet, challenging him for the title, and that's when things start heating up. So, Mickey wasn't too keen on Rocky facing Clubber Lang initially. When Rocky pushes him, Mickey spills the beans. Mickey chose Rocky's opponents carefully to avoid a beatdown like he got from Creed in their rematch. He spills that Lang is an absolute powerhouse, hungry, while Rocky's getting a bit worn out. Rocky, crushed by the truth that his fights were kind of rigged, convinces Mickey to help him for one more match. Even though he promises to live in the gym, Rocky decides to show off his training in a fancy hotel with many distractions. Conversely, Lang is training like a machine, all alone, super intense and focused. Lang and Rocky faced off at the Spectrum in Philly on August 15, 1981. Backstage, chaos ensues when Lang shoves Mickey, and poor Mickey has a heart attack. Rocky, devastated, thinks of calling the fight off, but Mickey insists he goes on, getting medical help in the meantime. Rocky's mind isn't in the game because he's worried about Mickey. The match starts, and Rocky starts strong, throwing massive punches, hoping for a quick win. But Lang bounces back fast, takes control, and knocks Rocky out with a powerful left hook in the second round, grabbing the heavyweight title. After the fight, Rocky breaks the news to Mickey, who's on his last legs. He doesn't say who won, it's just that it ended in a second-round knockout. In his final moments, Mickey tells Rocky, "I love you, kid," and passes away. Rocky, sinking into deep sadness, mourns Mickey's death. After Mickey's gym closes, Rocky's feeling pretty down. But guess who he runs into? Apollo Creed, his old rival, saw the match and wants to help Rocky regain the game. Rocky owes him a favor later, and Rocky's like, sure, why not? So, Apollo decides to take Rocky down memory lane, bringing him to Tough Gym in Los Angeles, the place where Apollo himself used to train. However, things take an unexpected turn. Rocky seems to lack the usual vigor. Haunted by nightmares from the Lang fight, he can't find his groove without his late mentor, Mickey, by his side. It's a bit of a slump until Adrian steps in. She becomes Rocky's pillar of support, helping him come to terms with Mickey's death. Suddenly, Rocky regains his focus, ready to face the challenge. With Apollo and his manager Duke in the mix, Rocky transforms. They give him a fighting makeover, blending Apollo's finesse, the fancy footwork, skills, and speed, with Rocky's raw brawling style. It's a unique mix, turning Rocky into a more polished and strategic fighter. Surprisingly, during this intense training, Apollo and Rocky forge a deep bond, evolving from rivals to close friends. After months of rigorous preparation, The much-anticipated rematch unfolds at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Apollo lends Rocky the iconic American flag trunks from their first memorable match. The showdown begins, and to everyone's surprise, Rocky bursts onto the scene with incredible skills and determination, dominating the first round entirely. Lang is left bewildered as the bell rings. Yet the tide turns in the second round with Lang gaining control. Now Rocky pulls an entirely unexpected move. He intentionally lets Lang pummel him, even taking a few knocks to the canvas. All the while, Rocky taunts Lang, challenging him to knock him out. By the third round, Lang, used to winning quickly with knockouts, starts losing it. He's throwing wild punches and running out of energy. Rocky seizes the moment and hits back with many punches, ending with a brutal knockout. After winning back the championship, Rocky owes Apollo a favor, right? They decide to have a private rematch at Mighty Mick's gym. Now, the movie doesn't spill the beans on who won or lost. Instead, it freezes into this excellent oil painting of both boxers throwing the first punch. It's like a snapshot of two pals facing off, not as rivals, but as friends. And that's how the film wraps up, knocking out box office records and winning hearts. Rocky III was a massive hit, making way more money than the previous movie. It raked in over $16 million in its opening weekend and earned a whopping $125 million in North America alone. It became the fourth highest-grossing film of 1982. And get this, worldwide, it pulled in around $270 million. That's some serious cash. Why did it do so well? According to movie gurus Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel, it's all thanks to the positive vibes from Rocky II and the team making sure the quality stayed top-notch. Siskel even said, "If you want a mega-successful series, ensure the second one is a winner." It looks like they nailed it with Rocky III. A dynamic knockout with heart and humor. Review 1. So Rocky III isn't your typical heavy drama. Like the first two, it's got a quicker pace and a bit more humor, but it still packs in the drama and inspiration. The fights are shorter, with no 15-round marathons, just 3 rounds of hard-hitting action. The movie starts with a funny charity match between Rocky and a wrestling champ, Thunderlips, Hulk Hogan's only decent movie appearance, believe it or not. Then enter Clubber Lang, played by the tough Mr. T. Mikey is not keen on Rocky facing this guy, but Rocky does, and things turn. There's loss, friendship, and some fantastic training scenes. It's a bit over the top, but hey, it's my favorite. Review 2. So I finally watched all the Rocky movies in order, and surprise, Rocky III stole the show. Yeah, Stallone's looking different with his 80s vibe, and the story has some slow bits with Paulie and Adrian. But man, the excitement kicks in right from the start with those catchy Eye of the Tiger montages. Mr. T as Clubber Lang, he steals the spotlight from Stallone. The narrative isn't as straightforward, making me feel for Rocky and Clubber. The film gets a bit heavy-handed with the theme, but it's about boxing, right? And emotionally connecting with the audience? Nailed it. Review 3. Tied with 4 is the best Rocky film. Rocky III claims the third spot on my list. It's a significant improvement over Rocky II. Rocky's got it all: fame, a statue, and a suddenly attractive Adrian. But then, he gets soft, arrogant, and lazy. Clubber Lang, played by Mr. T, takes the belt, and Mickey's passing hits Rocky hard. Enter Apollo, offering to train Rocky, and a new friendship blossoms. The film's over the top, but it's my favorite. It's got heart, some actual stakes, and characters evolving. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, click the like and the bell buttons. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care until then.